The BMW 7 Series was always a top choice in the luxury sedan segment, but since 2001, almost every 7 Series generation was not able to meet its mark and was rather unimpressive. But with BMW making changes and shifting its focus towards technology and a luxurious driving experience, would they be able to make a comeback? Is the BMW i7 going to be the hero they needed? Stick with us to find out more about the all-new BMW i7. To start things off, BMW has taken a different route compared to other players in the electric vehicle market. Manufacturers usually release a similar-sized, yet completely novel EV model as a replacement to its combustion engine counterpart. An example would be the Bimmer's main rivals Mercedes Benz, who released the Mercedes Benz EQS as a replacement for the S-Class. Even though BMW has tried to follow the same path with the i3 and i8, that approach was not successful. But the i7 is visually not very different from the regular 7 Series. Would this work in BMW's favor? Time will tell. This sedan is 212.2 inches long, has a width of 76.8 inches, and is 60.8 inches tall. The wheelbase is considerably long at 126.6 inches, which means that there is plenty of space on the inside. The curb weight is 5,950 pounds or 2,715 kilograms. This sedan is a 4-door, 5-seater. There has been a lot of thought given to the new 7 Series styling, and it will surely leave an impression. The signature designs on the newer BMW models, such as the split headlights with the upper unit for running lights and the lower one, which is larger, containing the actual headlights, could be seen in this vehicle. If you did not know, there is an optional running lights upgrade in which there are actual Swarovski crystals inside. The signature kidney grille's outline is illuminated, whereas its connected center isn't. There are lines that run through the sides with slightly curved doors, and the car has a well-distinguishable Hofmeister kink. The rear could seem slightly big and tall. The rear has slim rear taillights and a rear diffuser that adds to the look. The car also has an M Sport trim. The most noticeable aspect is that the shape of the BMW grilles is visually a bit different because the front end seems to be having more of a trapezoidal shape on the M Sport trim. The unique bumpers integrate the lower headlights into the gloss black sections. The i7 also features 21-inch aerodynamic wheels along with flush windows and door handles. The BMW i7 comes in not 4 or 5, but in 13 different colors. These are Alpine White, Frozen Deep Gray and metallic shades of Aventurin Red, Black Sapphire, Brooklyn Gray, Carbon Black, Dark Graphite, Frozen Pure Gray, Individual Dravit Gray, Mineral White, Oxide Gray, Space Silver, Sparkling Copper, and Tanzanite Blue 2 Metallic. A few of these paint jobs can be paired with Black Sapphire Metallic or Oxide Gray Metallic for an additional $12,000. The dual-tone exterior seems to be much more suitable for the vehicle than the single-tone. The interior of the 7 Series is one of the best on the market, and the i7's interior is almost the same as the standard 7 Series. The car has a curved display under a single pane of glass that puts together a 12.3-inch gauge cluster with a 14.9-inch touchscreen. The 7 Series has an interaction bar, which is a crystalline trim piece that goes across the dash and onto the doors. This bar adds to the ambiance as it's backlit. The bar has touch-sensitive buttons which can do functions like controlling fan speed, answering phone calls, and has lighting that changes according to the events, such as phone calls or safety warnings. You can also change the colors of the lighting to customize the interior and set the mood for the drive. The interior theme comes in 5 colors. These are Amarone, Black, Mocha, Smoke White, and Tartufo. The rear seating is quite expansive. In fact, the BMW i7 is the largest BMW 7 Series to date. There is a luxurious amount of space, both in the front and the back, and the entire interior is lined with fine materials to give a lush feeling. The seats are well upholstered and ventilated. The seats also offer heating and massaging functions. Although woolen seats usually lack in the ventilation aspect, the woolen seats that the Bimmer offers does a very good job. The i7 has a cargo capacity of up to 17.6 cubic feet, which is definitely plentiful. There is a panoramic sunroof that comes standard, and needless to say, it's quite massive. The Sky Lounge LED roof, as it is called, is equipped with light intensity, customizable colors, and an illuminated graphic design. This makes it quite easy to set the ambiance in the cabin. With great power comes great technology, and the i7 seems pretty good in this aspect. Starting from the outside, the i7 has doors that open automatically when you press a button on the exterior handle. These doors are equipped with sensors to prevent hitting other people, cars, or the curb. The door can also be closed with a button on the dashboard or through the infotainment screen. The same can also be done through BMW's smartphone app. Every rear door panel has an integrated 5.5-inch touchscreen. You could control the audio system, climate control, interior lighting, adjust the seats, and more from these small screens. And now for the center of attraction, BMW's theater screen, which is a $4,750 standalone option. The screen is 31.3 inches and is capable of showing 8K resolution images. The theater screen can use the car's 5G connection to stream 4K videos through Amazon Fire TV, which also includes Netflix and YouTube. Available aspect ratios are 16:9, 21:9, and 32:9. The center of the display can also be moved according to the passenger's desire. There is also an HDMI port through which you could connect gaming consoles, laptops, or other devices. When you deploy the screen, the blinds go down, the seats fold flat, the interior lighting is dimmed, and there is even a Hans Zimmer soundtrack as the screen drops down. No, that wasn't a joke. Hans Zimmer has actually created a soundtrack for the BMW i7 to add to the luxury. The head of BMW design, Domagoj Dukic, says that this is to provide a unique driving and travel experience in the BMW i7, and the soundtrack is a prominent feature. Since the i7 is a luxury sedan, it has top-quality soundproofing, which gives an almost silent driving experience. The driving sound experiences can be selected through the menu and includes personal, sport, efficient and expressive, and relaxed settings. The sounds are based on the position of the accelerator and the driving situation. Speaking of sound, there is an optional rear executive lounge seating package which includes a Bowers & Wilkins Diamond sound system. The 36-speaker Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround system has integrated speakers in the headliner, bass shakers in the seats, and surround speakers in the headrests. This is definitely one of the best audio systems one could experience in a car. The only major problem with the theater screen is that there is no digital rearview mirror, which means that when the theater screen is deployed, there would be no way to use the rearview mirror, which is obviously blocked. Now for the performance of the car. The i7 employs a similar electric powertrain setup to that of a BMW iX. The vehicle has two electric motors, each of which drives one axle and makes a combined 536 horsepower. The vehicle runs on an all-wheel drive configuration. Since the vehicle is electric, the acceleration is quite brisk. The i7 is able to reach a 0 to 60 around 4.2 seconds. Even though it's not the fastest, the Hans Zimmer soundtrack would at least make it feel faster. The car comes with rear-wheel steering and air suspension. The vehicle is more agile than what you would expect from a sedan this big, but the handling would not be enough to impress those who are looking for sports sedan handling. But the suspension definitely does its job in providing a smooth and comfortable driving experience. The range? Well, this is probably the only segment where the car performs mediocre. The car is equipped with a large battery pack of 101.7 kilowatt hours, but this large battery is only able to provide an electric range of up to 318 miles. The vehicle offers fast charging capability of 195 kilowatts, which is also not the best in the market right now. You are able to add 80 miles of driving range in just 10 minutes. If you were using home charging, the battery would take a bit less than 10 hours to charge the battery from 0 to 100%. The i7's pricing starts at $119,300 for the base variant, and an i7 with all the goodies loaded would cost you around $150,000. Is the approach taken by BMW to keep traditional styling for the EV segment going to work out for them? Is the BMW i7 much more than just a theater on wheels? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more car videos.